everyone, Felici Steak here, back inside of Battlefield 1, and today I'm doing triple Boluk-Bashi, and I'm pretty sure I am botching that, for we have to kill all 3 Ottoman commanders with a melee attack. A fairly simple task, you might say. It kind of is, kind of isn't, depends on what you're looking at. So we're going to go inside of Nothing Is Written War Story, and of course the mission Young Men's Work. Of course, this is the mission of which you can do this in. So, what do we have to do? So there are 3 areas we have to infiltrate and get inside of. Note you're going to have to use a lot of stealth because at least in 2 of these areas there's either flamethrower dudes, light machine gunners, or tanks. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, that was the first area, the town, and way out yonder, up to the right, I'm kind of totally derfing it. Way out there is our second one. It's the outpost, the commander's outpost. And I've already spotted him. Would you look at that? I already spotted him way out here. Ain't that awesome? And the final one is over here in the ruins, as you saw in the little cutscene. Now, I do recommend tagging the trucks, as that'll make your time a lot easier. You don't have to. You can run down here, run and gun on recruit, or not recruit, on easy. It's really up to you how you want to do this. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, you're going to want to stealth this as much as possible. There are a couple of stealth weapons hidden about. I believe they're at the weapons depot way out there. So just keep that in mind as you're out there. You're going to want to go out to this rock over here, the first overhang here. That's what I recommend doing first and foremost. It makes it a lot simpler, at least in terms of infiltration. Again, make sure you tag the cars, as you see the cars, it'll make it a lot easier to get out here. And of course, I sped this up as fast as my computer would allow me to. Now, there's a tank over there, just be very careful. Now, the reason I put the horse over here is so that way I can get up away into the next area. Now, do note that the commander is being followed by light machine gunners, so you're going to have to distract him a bunch. I actually had to, and I sped this up quite a bit. I did a lot of crawling. Unless you did the previous mission, which I did, but I didn't get a stealth-based weapon, you can. If you do play the previous mission, I recommend getting the stealth weapon and not using it and just infiltrating the entire area. And that way you get the stealth weapon, don't really have to worry about enemies, you just execute them as you see them. Again, just be careful of the tanks, because they're not occupied, but people will get inside them. So the commander will go all the way around this entire area, and I do apologize for my phone going off again. It's that whole new Xbox update for mobile where you can have groups now. And people are inviting me like crazy, mostly just, reasons. Now, that's the reason you want a stealth weapon, is the sniper up there alone. That sniper. Now, if you're up on the ridge and you're far enough away, you don't really have to worry about it. I do apologize for this pause menu there. Thought I cut that out, but apparently I didn't. Because reasons. So anyway, we're going to have to do a little, just making sure the sniper buddy there doesn't see us, and just make sure we keep following this guy around. Now, he will come around this corner here and go to the tank. Now, we can get him to come to us, but we have to distract the light machine gunner, who is the guy that's right behind him. That's what makes this very difficult. If you're a sniper and you have a sniper rifle with the silence attachment, you can finish this mission very easily, but you got to make sure you finish it. As you can see, the commander's going over there, and we have that guy. So we're going to get the light machine gunner to be as distracted as possible, and we're just going to keep him going away from us. Now, there's a reason for this. That way we can keep him moving, and therefore we don't have to worry about him finding us. So anyway, I'm going to round this corner, because now the light machine gunner is distracted, and he'll continue to be distracted now, and I don't have to worry about him. So now we're going to draw the guy towards me. I am actually going to throw a little thing right here. Excuse me. And we're going to allow him to come to us. Now, you'll see the light machine gunner eventually will not get distracted anymore, and he has been. And I do toss another thing out there, therefore, to get another guy away. That way we can get this guy very simple. And I just go right up to him and melee him right in the gut. And that'll also unlock a codex card, so do keep that in mind. So we're going to make our way back over to our friendly horse. And do not grab the bags right away, as if you do, you'll have to worry about some stupid stuff going on. Again, make sure you tag those cars. It makes things a lot easier. You don't have to worry about them coming to get you or anything, or them spotting you. Again, I just highly recommend that. Now, I do recommend doing the town last. First and foremost, why? Well, they got a flamethrower dude, and if you melee the commander, they will notice. And there's nothing you can do about that. That's what makes that specifically annoying. So just keep that in mind. Now, again, this one's actually one of the easier ones. You can do this one first. So do, again, keep that in mind. Again, watch the enemy movements. Watch all that stuff. There is a guy down by the turrets, not turrets, the guns down there. There will be a bunch of guys coming around, those guys specifically right there, so you don't have to worry about them too much. You just gotta watch the path of the one dude that's camping outside. That's the main guy. You'll have to keep that in mind. Again, you'll see the guy actually walking back and forth, and you can get pretty darn close without him spotting you. And again, that guy way out there, that's the guy you have to really watch for. That guy, of course, tag that guy over there too. And you can just go right on through this door right here, and then go upstairs. Now, again, I slowed this down a bit. Now, do also note that there is a manual in here, so if you're doing the manuals, you can get this at the same exact time. Good for you. Now, you'll notice that there's a mark out there. Don't really have to worry about it. Just wait for him to stop talking. Wait for this guy to turn around, and the guy that's outside. Again, because if you take him down right here, they're going to notice, and it's going to make things a lot more complicated, especially on higher difficulties. Now, we're seeing him walk away. Take him down. Now we've taken him down, he's flailing around a little bit. We now have the second of 3 melee kills. Now we're going to make our way on out, and we're going to go back down to where we came. Just make sure you've watched the troop movement of their guy, and if he's walking away, you can just sprint your way out, your heart's content on out there. Just be very careful, and if they do see you, just drop to the ground. So now we got 2 of the 3. Now this is the last one, and this one will most likely take you the longest amount of time to get through due to the fact it is a city. You're going to have to distract multiple guards, and the fact that you're going to have to make sure you don't get, spotted. Because the flamethrower guys, even on easy, they will fuck you up. And I'm not exaggerating. I had to redo this part of the mission when I redid this in my, what was that? I was redoing it for something else. I restarted the mission after this to do all the other codex entries. The flamethrower guys were a bitch. I'm not exaggerating. They are a bitch. So, again, just keep that in mind. Again, you can distract multiple guys, and it'll make things a lot easier. You can follow the path I'm going, or you take a more direct route where you go on the very outside. Now I try to make the horrible mistake of jumping on that. Don't do that. It will not help you. But anyway, just go on around. If you know where go where the circle is, the commander will be in the house in the center, as you saw in the cutscene. You'll actually see the house coming up right here. One of the enemies is going around, so I'd recommend going through here. You can camp upstairs until he goes all the way around, just to ensure that he doesn't, spot you. Yeah, just make sure he's going. And the house is, as soon as I slow this down a bit, actually won't be for a while, we'll actually see him right up here. That house right there, the second floor is where he's at. Now, it's going to be a bit of an annoying streak to get over there. I did this a second time afterwards, and it was still a bit annoying. So again, you're going to have to go through quite a bit of this. And, excuse me. There we go. Tough time speaking right now. But anyway, watch out for that light machine gunner right there. He will make your life hell, especially if he spots you. So make your way on over there. One of the guys spotted me. He's going to come on over to me, so I'm going to kill him as he walks inside of the door. I'm just going to distract him in here. Take him down real quick. Therefore, we don't have one less guy. Again, that's the flamethrower guy. That's the bitch. He will spot you every time, and it will be annoying. So there's the commander up there on the second floor. He never comes down. He never does. So anyway, we're going to make our way on over here. Just be very careful of this guy over here. I actually do stop the speed up right now. And while he's distracted and working on his gun, we're going to walk right inside. We're going to go right upstairs. I recommend closing the door behind you. That's up to you. And we're just going to make sure, as we tagged him, now we just got to make sure that he then walks to where we want him to go. And of course, we don't want to get spotted, because then that flamethrower guy will spot us. It just becomes a little more annoying than it should be. Especially the flamethrower guy. Again, flamethrowers are a little bitch in this game. So we're going to make our way upstairs once we're sure that this guy isn't looking, because even though he's looking at the door, we don't want to get accidentally spotted, especially if we're doing this on a higher difficulty. And we're just going to go and sneak on up, go right behind this guy, all sneaky such, and we're going to melee him. Now, as you notice, the flamethrower guy noticed immediately. That's what makes it annoying. But anyway, if you've done that correctly, you will get the 40 gamer score triple Boluk-Bashi. I have no idea what that means. But anyway, it's a fairly straightforward achievement, not exactly simpler on higher difficulties. As you can see, it takes a while to get through, and of course, if you watch this all the way through, this almost 10-minute video, you know why. But anyway, there you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you do in fact want to see more, why not check out the previous video where I did the One Mightier Than the Shovel achievement. or you can click on the other option to go over to my channel, click subscribe and stuff. And as always, have a great and beautiful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next time.